is a stencil wand designed, and it's based on his mammy head that he uses in a lot of his art. Kind of this, he plays on that stereotype of Aunt Jemima a lot. So he's created this big stencil, and it's intended to be sort of a background material to mimic wallpaper. So you could tell it's very subtle. A lot of ground to cover. We're going all the way around the room, so it'll take us a while. They're setting up the projector for the video that'll be on the wall that uses the same mammy head, so you'll see sort of a pattern throughout the gallery.
Looks pretty good.
I'm Susan Harbage Page.
And I'm Juan Logan.
Their fingers like this. Think about the title. It's called Prop Master, and it's about how the exhibition space and the museum was used to prop up people socially throughout the history of Charleston.
And also I think how Charleston society has historically created these props because they were planters. They didn't bring that with them. That's something that had to be developed. So in the process of developing all those kinds of things, they had to bring certain props with them.
My name is Beth Price. I moved to Charleston about a year ago and have just tried to become as active as I possibly can in different areas to meet people. And one of them is the Gibbes Museum. I joined the Women's Council, and part of the membership is to volunteer at the museum. This is my service project. I get to fold boxes. This is what the exhibit's going to look like. There are 10,000 pieces of art in the Gibbes Museum, and of those, I think only 40 were done by black artists.
9,960 represent all the works by white artists in the collection, and then there will be 40 black ones that represent all the works by black artists in the collection.
They're all going to be laid out on this little area right here between the columns. Part of the exhibit as well is going to show the last names of people in terms of people that used to be plantation holders, and ultimately their slaves would have been named after them, so they would share the same last name. So they're going to show the primary name holder and then the secondary name holders as well.
My name is Toya Hampton Green.
My name is Yashika Drayton.
Anna Elizabeth Gadsden.
And Valerie Bowens Gadsden.
Trinita Victoria Manigault.
I think they're good. I think I'm good.
Everybody pronounces it different. Because I pronounce mine Manigault, some people Manigault. All depends.
So what's the right way?
Manigault.
Our relatives were slaves on Drayton Hall Plantation back starting as early as I think it was 1830. As Yana is learning, she's really proud about it and really excited.
Oh my God, I'm actually going to see my photo in a famous gallery in Charleston. So I'm very excited about that.
I'm putting up this frieze that runs all the way around the room. It's taken from an old photo from the archives of the Gibbes, and it just talks about the women's role that they've played in this museum. They've often been behind the scenes and been the servers. It's this man continually taking from this plate that this woman is offering, so it just gets repeated over and over and over again. The more things change, the more they stay the same. In fact, I think there's a women's council now that's actually very supportive of the museum, and I would say that women largely run this museum, actually.
It's like taking the mirror and turning it on ourselves for the first time. I'm very hopeful that even though there will be objects in the show that are familiar to many of our residents, that it will help a lot of the community to see them in a new light.
very interesting, and I really enjoyed Yashika Drayton's photo. It's very stately looking, and the essence of being a very proud woman.
I'm in awe. I love it. Because I never really liked taking pictures.
When I saw my daughters, I was very elated, happy to see it. She looked very soft. And then in her eyes, I could see that she's very pensive. I'm just happy that she's had the opportunity to be a part of this exhibit. It's very important. It's a good opportunity to bring the community together.